Hey y'all, it's Ayo here from Noodle Nook, and I'd like to welcome you back to the Noodle Nook podcast, where we are dishing out practical tips and tools to rock in the classroom. I'm Ayo Jones, a seasoned special educator turned resource creator and trainer, and today we are diving into a topic that's been buzzing around in my inbox. What do we do when token boards aren't working? Now, if you caught the last episode on the magic of token boards, you might be thinking, but wait a minute, Ayo, you just said they were amazing, and they are. But let's be real, no strategy is one size fits all in the wonderful world of education to which we are all working. So today we're troubleshooting those token board troubles and exploring some alternatives that might just rock your classroom too. So why are our token boards fizzling a little bit? Well, there are a few reasons why that token board might not be sparking all the magic and joy you thought it would. Number one, it could be that you have a reward mismatch. Maybe the tokens that you picked are not as motivating as you thought they would be. Like, instead of lighting the student up, they are really turning the student off. It could be that it was too complex, that the token board that you chose was a little too complicated, and the student is overwhelmed rather than inspired. It could be that you were not exactly consistent with the implementation, or maybe members of your team were not implementing the board with consistency. Because, I know life gets hectic, and all of a sudden the token boards get collecting dust instead of working magic. It could be that you don't have really good buy-in from the student, that they don't understand why the board is being used or what is in it for them. Or there could be some kind of underlying issue with a behavior that is a little bit more deep and needs something more than just a token board alone to solve it. So if that's the situation, if these are all the causes, what do we do? Because the answer is not to throw that token board in the recycling bin. Oh, no. We're going to problem solve. All right. So number one, we have to reassess the rewards. Whenever you think that your token board is not working effectively, the number one thing that you want to do is have a heart-to-heart with the motivator itself. Sit down with that student and really figure out if the rewards that you've chosen are actually motivating the student. Maybe instead of what they picked, they actually want extra computer time instead of extra recess, or a chance to be class DJ, or maybe assistant for the day, or lunch with you. I'm not sure. But the token is working towards a reward that might not be as motivational as you thought it was. Second thing you can do is to simplify. When all else fails, try to reassess the board that you chose to use. You might have chosen a 5 or 10 token board, and what your student really needs so that they don't feel overwhelmed is just to target with a single token or a 3 token board. That way the student can show those positive behaviors and get a clear and achievable outcome right away with a little bit shorter window. And then you could work towards expanding that in the future. Next is to get the team on board. Listen, y'all, the whole crew has to know how this token board system works and actually implement it when you're not there. So paraeducators, fellow teachers, resource service providers, everyone needs to be on board and encourage students to use that token board so that it can be consistently used and more powerful. Next is try a makeover. Maybe the tokens that you picked are not actually the thing that your student loves. Switch it up. Let's do superheroes, favorite characters, anything that you think is going to spark more interest. It could be something that is really popular of the students in your classroom at large, instead of something that you thought was specific to the student. The next is to be a little more flexible with the timing. It could be that the payout is not coming quickly enough. So think about the size of the reward and the scarcity of that reward. If it's a reward that a student can get if they wait till they get home, it's probably not as motivating in the classroom as you hoped it would be. So really think about how that motivator is getting dished out and what the timing of that looks like. All right. If you've tried all of that and you're like, okay, I tweaked the things you said, but that token board is still not singing like it should. No worries. Couple other things to consider here. First off is, have you incorporated some choice into the token system? Have that menu available so that your students can choose the reward that they'd like to work towards. I like to Velcro or fix those to the backside of the token board, and it makes the backside kind of like a choice board where I can then turn it over and say, well, what are you going to work for this time? That way there's a little bit of an extra incentive because the student is making choice. The next thing is to definitely consider adapting a token board in a broader sense. Sometimes our students feel singled out when they are working with a token board and nobody else has one. So it could be the token board is not working because it's seen as something that's a little too special. So think about whether or not you can incorporate this with several students instead of targeting just a single one. And then the other thing to think about here, if all the stuff that we talked about is not working and you're still really challenged with behaviors that, despite your best efforts, are not being resolved, it might be time to go back and actually do a little bit of functional behavior assessment, look at the ABCs of behavior and figure out what that motivating factor is, what the function of the behavior is, and see if there are other visual systems or behavior systems that need to be put into place in order to help support an actual change in the student. So again, it might be that the token board will work with a couple of other visual supports and systems put into place. If you do all of this, and that board still wasn't, no, let me tell you, if you've done all of this, the boards will work. Probably one of the problems that we've mentioned in this podcast is going to be the thing that solves it out. So definitely try that. But if you are still stuck, drop me an email and I will get that answered for you. If you are looking for a token board reward system, a printable tool to use in your classroom to address behaviors, definitely check out the one in the Noodle Nook store. It has a ton of board types from 1 token all the way to 10 token. It comes with a reinforcer choice visual set, as well as rule visuals to go along with your board, and a ton of token types from Lego to superheroes to cats. You've got just what you need to keep your students motivated. So definitely check that out. This is Ayo here from Noodle Nook, reminding you to stay strong, teach on, and use that token board. I'll talk to you in the next one.